Hi everybody, it's time for story time. But I wanted to kind of show you this is I'm finishing up a project from the other day, Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. And they are super duper strong. Like they're very much preschool music class proof. So here's one of my honeybees in the making. But I'm also going to leave my glue gun on because we're going to do another project after I read a really great story called Torchy. So Jamie, come on with me, and you guys come on with me. Oh, I have been telling you about this wonderful book. Allison Boyer, my friend at the Loutet District Library in Grand Haven. I've been telling her about this book for a long time. I found a used copy. Looks like it was retired from a library. And it's not a bumblebee, it's a firefly, but I still watch the camera day. I still feel like this is kind of a great book, and I didn't want to go through bugs without reading it. So, Andrew Nowicki, my other friend Andrew, I told you about this book, and I'm hoping you can enjoy story time with us right now. My voice is a little hoarse this morning. A firefly named Torchy. You can tell the artwork is going to be a little different in this book. Here's some little fireflies, and there's the grass. A Firefly Named Torchy by Bernard Weber. There's the dedication page and the title page. On a warm night at the edge of a woods, a firefly was born. His name was Torchy. "Eat your dinner," said his mother. His mother would say, when Torchy was just a little flicker. "And someday you will grow up as big and as bright as your father," or your mother. Torchy did eat his dinner and did grow up big and bright. Everyone was astonished his light was so bright. Look at all the fireflies flying around, leaving their trails. Whatever did he eat, the other mother fireflies wanted to know. "Just the usual nectar, pollen, slugs, that sort of thing," Torchy's mother answered. But she was as surprised as the next firefly. Early each night, the fireflies came out to dance. They loved to show off their lights and flash secret messages to one another. They twinkled and glowed, and together made 1,000 dandelions in the woodlands. Torchy, too, wanted to show off, to twinkle and glow and flash secret messages. But then Torchy turned on his light. Suddenly, just as bright as day, there was mouse, there was fox, and there was rabbit, and there was squirrel, and there was possum, and there was skunk, and there was beaver, and there was frog. And mouse looked at fox, and fox looked at rabbit, and rabbit looked at squirrel, and squirrel looked at possum, and possum looked at skunk, and skunk looked at beaver, and beaver looked at frog, and everyone was so surprised to see everyone, especially the predators and the prey. Click beetles fell on their backs, they were so surprised. Flowers with petals folded for the night unfolded again. Baby birds, thinking it morning, cried out to be fed. Earthworms up for the evening scrambled for cover. "Turn off that light," shouted Chipmunk. "Don't you know what time it is?" "Turn off that light," shouted Woodchuck. "Now I'll be tired in the morning." "Turn off that light," shouted the other fireflies, hiding deep in the grass. "You are supposed to be softly twinkling, you know." "Turn off that light," everyone shouted at once. Torchy turned off his light. It was dark again. Everyone was happy. Everyone but Torchy. If only I wasn't so bright. If only I could softly twinkle like the other fireflies, Torchy sighed. Nonsense, his mother answered from her resting place on top of a blade of grass. Anyone can twinkle. All you must do is take your time about it. That's all. And when you are ready to twinkle, breathe deeply and think happy twinkly thoughts. Like this, said his mother, taking a deep breath. Magically, her golden light began at once to twinkle. That's beautiful, Torchy exclaimed. See, said his mother. What did I tell you? Nothing to it, right? Now you go out and try it yourself. Oh, I will, Torchy answered eagerly. And Torchy, said his mother, just say to yourself, I can twinkle. I can twinkle, said Torchy. Say it again. I can twinkle. Again, I can twinkle. Good, said his mother, and good luck. So Torchy went out again, and he remembered to take his time, and he remembered to breathe deeply, and he remembered to think happy twinkly thoughts. And slowly, ever so slowly, he tried to twinkle. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think he did it? What do you think, Jamie? Think he twinkled? Uh-oh. But when he did, suddenly as bright as day, there was Mouse, there was Fox, there was Rabbit, there was Squirrel, there was Possum, there was Skunk, there was Beaver, and there was Frog. And Mouse looked at Fox, and Fox looked at Rabbit, and Rabbit looked at Squirrel, and Squirrel looked at Possum, and Possum looked at Skunk, and Skunk looked at Beaver, and Beaver looked at Frog, and everyone was surprised all over again.
And the bog down in the valley.
Flowers unfolded their petals all over again. Click beetles fell on their backs all over again. Baby birds cried to be fed all over again. And the earthworms scrambled for cover all over again. Turn off that light, shouted Chipmunk. Or do you think Chipmunk sounded more like, turn off that light, shouted Chipmunk. Turn off that light, shouted Woodchuck. Turn off that light, shouted all the fireflies. Turn off that light, shouted everyone at once. Look at their eyes. Torchy turned off his light. It was dark again. And everyone was happy. Everyone but Torchy. I think everyone was pretty relieved. Hey, can you tell what kind of animal that is? He's out in the only at night, isn't he? If only I weren't so bright. If only I could softly twinkle, Torchy sighed. Nobody is perfect, Owl spoke up. Perhaps you weren't meant to twinkle. But I want to twinkle, said Torchy. Look at it this way, said Owl. There are many kinds of light in the world. You should be mighty proud of yours, Torchy. But I want to twinkle, said Torchy. What is so special about twinkling? You can find twinklers anywhere. But I want to twinkle, said Torchy. Torchy, yours is like no other firefly light in the whole wide world. Do you know what that means? It means I can't twinkle, said Torchy. And you want to twinkle, said Owl. Yes, Torchy answered. Think it over, said Owl. Torchy flew away to think. Why shouldn't I twinkle, he thought. I'm a firefly, aren't I? Fireflies are supposed to twinkle. That's what we're here for, to twinkle. Besides, he thought, it's nice to twinkle, and it's fun to twinkle, Happiness is twinkling. He decided especially for fireflies. Torchy was still carried away in thought when suddenly he was surprised by the many dancing lights off in the distance. There must be millions of fireflies out there, he exclaimed to himself. Torchy decided to join them. That doesn't look like the fireflies that were twinkling earlier in the book, does it? Looks very different to me. What? Soon he was surrounded by lights. All manners of lights. There's Coca-Cola. There's a textile. Big lights, little lights, dim lights, yellow, blue, green, orange, red, purple, and white lights.
There's Chevy.
Yep.
It's Coca-Cola.
Ford. Hotel. Chokes. Looks like Torchy was by Las Vegas. Dazzling, zooming, zipping, zigzagging lights. And yes, even twinkling lights. I love the illustrations in this book. It's true, thought Torchy. There are many kinds of light in this world. Why should I hide mine? So Torchy flashed his brilliant light. He flashed and flashed and flashed. He flashed at building lights, bridge lights, street lights, and car lights. He flashed at the moon, at the stars. He flashed all night long. At last, Torchy was tired. But he was so happy. Look at, he finally got to flash his light all over the place, and no one could tell. He was so happy that on his way home, without even thinking, he began to twinkle. Isn't that a neat story? He found a place he could be himself and do his thing, and nobody bothered him and no one scared him. And on his way home to the place he loved best, he began to softly twinkle. I think I liked this book growing up because I was kind of different than my friends. I liked to play outside a lot, and I didn't have a lot of toys, and I was just kind of different. And so I think this book gave me hope that being different was okay, and that I'd find my place, and I'd find my a way to be happy. So I'm going to take a break from reading another story, and I kind of wanted to do something that could kind of help you find a way to make your own story. So I'm going to come down here on the floor for a second. And Jamie's going to try not to run things over. And I have my box of doodads and whatnots, who's-its and what's-its. And I have some little wooden pieces. And I have some little rock pieces.
I have rocks.
You have rocks. And then I have, when I worked at the Renaissance Fair,
Dragon.
yes, I used to make these things called dragon's tears out of these glass marbles or stones. You can get bags and bags of different kinds of these at the dollar store. But some of these you can't see through. Like this one, and this one, and these. And I have a whole lot of white ones of these, and some black ones.
Those are sad dragons.
And some of these flat things to make story stones. My other box that I have is my sticker box.
Oh yeah, the
I have lots and lots of stickers in my sticker box.
stickers.
I might not have the stickers that I want. Where is the camera playing?
Right on the
Okay.
box.
Can you... My little skinny markers are on the corner by the easel over there. And I'm going to get out some of my
Oh, look at those stickers.
silly stickers. Thank you. I have donut stickers and cupcake stickers and little robot stickers, and you're going to want to use smaller stickers for this.
Like robot, but...
Because what you're going to do is you're going to make monkey stickers.
Oh,
You're
I remember
going to
those.
use the stickers to write a story. Although I do have an alphabet, so I might have to make some alphabet stones later.
You've had those monkey ones as long as I can remember.
I've had the monkey ones forever and a day. Ooh, I have some Halloween stickers. So we could make a Halloween story. You could do this any time of year. In fact, this might be a fun project. Moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, this might be a kind of a fun project for you to do different times of year. Oh, I found some basketball stickers. Those would be fun. I found some bug stickers. And this might be a fun project for you to do in different seasons of the year. You could use, because there's different seasonal stickers come out all the time. I don't know that I want to use any Santa Claus stickers.
Aw, well, we're making a Thanksgiving one.
Well, we're not making a Thanksgiving one. I'm going to use the Thanksgiving. Oh, wait, I found a penguin. I found some penguins. You could make a winter story with the winter animals.
Then a Christmas one.
And some smiley flowers. Because, you know me, I have my hippy dippy ones. And there's some other stars. Okay. So, when you have a story, when you're trying to come up with a story or think of a story, you kind of need to know the who, the what, the where, the when, the why. So using your story rocks, you can create all kinds of different choices for you to do making your story. So, for instance, let me get a star sticker off of here. And put my star on there. So let's say that I am playing with my story rocks, or it's a rainy day and you get your story rocks out. And you choose this story rock. So now I'm going to tell a story. I could make this story rock could be a story about a little star. It could be a story that takes place up among the stars. So that's what you're basically going to do with your stickers. You're going to make it so your stickers kind of help you tell the story that you're going to make. And this is really easy to do. And then the other thing you can do, and here's my winter animal story. I think this one kind of needs to go on a bigger rock. Maybe I put him on a black rock.
A reindeer flying in the night.
Oh, wait a minute. He should probably... Wait, I'll put the penguin on a white rock because, you know, he needs to be where there's snow, right? So now let's turn some of these over. And I'm going to make a bug. I'm going to put the bug on a green rock. And I'll put another green bug on a different rock. So you have two bugs. Bug, 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 bug. Oh, with the bug rock. Bug, 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 bug. And put a basketball on one of them. That fits on there just right. Now, if you want to make these a little more durable so that the stickers can't be picked off and eaten, you can put clear glue or clear nail polish. Actually works a little better because then it's less obtrusive and less tactile. Let's see. How about a robot? And these robots are kind of grumpy looking, so these might be the bad guys for my stories. We'll put maybe put This rock's kind of, I don't know if we can fit, nope, just one robot. So it might be a bad guy robot on our story.
Robots aren't always bad.
No, maybe the robots
season
came
was
to
bad.
Earth to eat a donut. They were donut-hungry robots.
Or they were
For
gonna.
some reason, I have donut stickers. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I put a sprinkle donut on a rock.
Maybe it was that the robots were all gonna get together and have a party, but then something interrupted them and canceled it.
I'm gonna put this donut fits better on the wood.
Wooden donuts. Ugh.
Wooden donuts. The only problem is, and we're gonna know it's a donut because it's on a rock. Maybe I can find a different, bigger rock, or a different round rock, or maybe a smaller donut. Let's put a vanilla. Oh, I like this donut.
Oh, I love those donuts. Oh no.
There. So now we got a donut story rock.
It's just because we're both craving donuts.
I know. And
Put a turkey on one.
Guess what I found?
A bees.
A bee. I found bees. That was not planned, friends.
Should put an acorn on one.
Should make a story, so maybe we have to use a monkey.
The monkeys.
Oh, that's a sleeping monkey, though. I gotta get a happy monkey.
Well,
all these monkeys all have different expressions on their little faces.
Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
I didn't either. Now that I'm trying to do stories with them.
No two monkeys are the same.
Mm-hmm. Just like my friends.
You should put an apple on one.
Let's put a fox on one.
Close enough.
I can put some apples on one.
Ooh, fox on red. It's a fox on a box. We could have put it on a wood, so it's a fox on a box.
I wish I had some Planet Earth stickers. Maybe we need do I have any trees? Maybe I have
You have leaves.
I have leaves. Do I have any tree stickers, though? Because that would be good. So that we had to do it. I do have some funky looking squirrels in there. More bees!
Buzz.
Now, I know this is story time, so I'm not going to talk about it a lot. Well, yeah, I will. Because that's just me. If you have enough of these, which I might come close, you could make alphabet ones. You could, I don't know, I have some numbers. 1, 2, 3. I have some numbers on here, so you could do 3. You could count. Like, since I had lots of bees, I could make games out of these. Now, the reason I got another reason I had the wooden ones out is because what you could. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hang now.
I thought I was doing silly things.
No.
What you might want to do, what you could do, is use your wooden discs. You could say, okay, so if you put these in a thing, let's say that you wanted to kind of, this is not my best drawing, people. So let's say, so there's a house. You could draw a boat.
Draw a train.
You could draw a train. I'm not good at drawing trains. I should have you draw. I could draw a you could draw a snowflake. could draw
A gear.
a gear. You could draw an umbrella.
Hey, it looks like my umbrella.
And some raindrops. And basically what those are setting. You could draw, you could do this whole game on wooden chips too. But you could have your friends, or you or your friends could put your wooden coins in, a container, and then someone could draw one. Pick one.
Umbrella.
Okay, so you got the umbrella. Now pick 3 story stones. Okay, so let's put your umbrella here, and let's put your 3 story stones here in the order you draw them. You chose a buzzy bee, a monkey, and a donut. So now you get to come up with a story based on these elements. So I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Done.
So are you gonna make it up, or you want me to try and make the story up? That's not fair because I didn't draw the elements.
Well, it's a rainy day, and a bee decided to go out, get some donuts, but a monkey interrupted the bee, so the bee stung the monkey, and then the bee felt bad about the monkey, so they both went and got donuts.
So it had a happy ending.
Yeah.
They were friends.
Now where's the robot?
You were hoping for the robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Let me see. I gotta get the other story coins out, and then I'll try and make up a story. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here, do you wanna? Okay.
Here, I'll shake. Here, hold the camera. I'll shake him.
Oh, Jamie, we don't want to see that view. Close your legs.
Draw. Here.
Oh, I get to draw
Here,
one?
draw.
Okay.
Hey, don't look.
Okay, I won't look.
What'd you get?
I got a boat. Now I gotta
Got a
draw
boat.
3 story stones.
Yep. Gets the same one side.
1, 2,
2.
3.
Oh, right.
I have no idea which ones they are. Oh! Okay,
Reindeer.
so a boat and a reindeer is going to be really funny. Oh, and a happy monkey. And a buzzy bee. So, winter was coming to an end, and the reindeer was at the edge of the river when he saw a monkey floating on a boat. And the deer said, well, I don't know that monkey. I don't know if I really want to help him. But the bee said, be kind. So the reindeer used his antlers and he nudged a tree branch out into the river where the boat could rest against it and the monkey could safely get to land. And the bee said, it was so beautiful how you helped the monkey. The end. So that's kind of how the story stones work.
Now I'm having fun with it.
Now Jamie wants to do another one. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to draw some more? Do you want to doodle on some of the wooden pieces? Do you want to draw some pieces on the wooden pieces?
Okay.
Ooh, I just got another one. So,
No.
what's the camera looking at?
This.
Oh, good. Okay, not. Wait, where'd my black marker go? Oh. Is it in the pile somewhere? Oh, there it is.
We lost.
Are you going to draw one? Okay.
I'm gonna draw one.
Okay. I'm going to make... it helps if they're all the same size and shape, so you don't know what you're actually getting. There's another one. I think I'm going to draw... Oh, why am I... Well, you know what? I can draw a blue tree if I want. I'm going to draw a tree on one, because we have we have monkeys and we have honeybees.
I drew a school.
Ooh, that's a good one. My tree is looking a little weird. What's really fun is if you don't tell your children what you're doing with these, but you just have them think of places to go and people to see, and that's your school. What else do we want to make?
A pond.
You can make a pond. I'm not gonna make a real rainbow. Maybe I will.
Looks more like a face. It's a very scary face. Yeah, let's draw a tree. Let's draw a tree stump. There. It's a stump by a...
I'll make a bridge. Wonder what bridge. What is that? A pond?
Yeah, with the stump next to it.
Oh, the stump next to it. I think you might want to write pond on that. I love you, but I don't understand what that one is. There. Does that look like a bridge? Is that like a bridge over the water?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got enough of those now.
Okay.
You could do like,
Oh, I'm gonna draw I have this one anyway, and I'm gonna draw a very busy city.
Oh no! Are you gonna draw a city like Torchies?
No, just the skyline.
Okay.
Goes all the way down. It's gonna look like Seattle at the end.
Here, I don't know what the camera's looking
Still looking at that.
Well, kind of make it look like something else.
There, I drew Seattle.
Okay. Obviously, do you want me to make another robot stone?
Yeah, we need more robot ones.
We need more robots?
Just so I can make...
Maybe make yeah, but if you have the robot, are you going to make it like a happy robot?
All robots are happy
These
if you
robots,
program it the right way.
Robot, because it doesn't have any laser beam, so it has to be a nice robot. Let's see.
Any robot. A robot can be whatever you want.
We haven't had a basketball
A
story
whistle.
yet. A whistle?
A whistle.
Do you want the whistle?
We need the whistle.
Hey.
Sorry.
Whistle on. This ought to be an interesting story. Whoever gets a
So if it's a...
Imagine the honeybee trying to whistle.
Forget that. Imagine if we get the school, the robot, and the whistle.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, I have to draw? Okay.
Well, it's your turn.
Okay.
Why is it looking at the floor?
It's looking...
Thank you. Okay, so pick one.
This
Put
one.
it on the tray.
It's a snowflake.
You got the snowflake.
I got the snowflake.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you can see these.
Ah,
Hang on a
jeez,
minute. Okay, have that. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, jeez.
You got the fox. That kind of goes with the snowflake. That works.
I got...
You turn that one over. You get that one.
It's a robot. And...
Just pick one.
The bug.
The bug.
Okay, so it's... Since it's starting to snow, the fox is cold, but the robot's frozen in place. So the fox works with the bug to move the robot out of the snow.
Now what happens?
Then they all go together and get hot chocolate. Except the robot. The robot gets WD-40.
He's like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. Anyway, so I hope you, I don't know how long we've been playing, but I have a feeling JB and I could probably do this all day.
We probably
it's just
will.
plain fun. And, yeah, I mean, I get a lot of stuff at the dollar store. I think it's an occupational hazard when you're a teacher. But it's kind of a fun game. Like I said, you can make it into, you know, if you're a teacher with older kids, or even if you're homeschooling or home with your kids right now and you don't know what to do with them, it's great for their, you could do it with almost any age group. For the little ones, like 4 and 5 year olds and first graders that may not have the ability to write everything out, have them use their story stones and have them draw their story out, and then have you and then you at the bottom write their story. Whatever you do, be sure and date it, and put their name and their date on and the date on it, because it's really important. And then later on, keep it in a scrapbook. A tip, parents, when you do stuff with them or towards the end of the school year, most of the time kids' backpacks get pretty lit and they can't use them year after year. I have a friend that got a large plastic tub, and each child's backpack would have the report cards, really cool art projects, significant things. Jamie, where's the camera going? Because I see it sagging. Don't drop me out of frame, babe. And that's how they would keep their materials, unless you want to keep it, like a file folder. But stuff that you do with them at home sometimes can be used to help the teachers the following year figure out, well, especially with what we're going through right now, is demonstrations of what the kids can actually do. So younger ones, have them draw the picture using those elements, dictate the story to you. Jamie and I are still playing over here. And then older ones definitely, where they can write their own stories, and this is just a great way to do story starters for them. And talk about the elements. Talk about character, setting, plot, beginning, middle, end, and that kind of thing. And it's a tactile way to do it. And it's a non-threatening way to teach language arts and story development, story elements, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping you kids are having fun too, and thinking of really fun ways to do things. Like I said, dollar store is my friend. They have a lot of good stickers at the dollar store. It looks like I'm going to have to go get some new stickers because I just don't have enough really fun elements left. Oh darn. So you guys have a great day. This can be done inside or outside. You can find rocks along the beach that your stickers fit on. You could do this activity at the beach even. It's not hard, but it's a lot of fun. It's really simple. And I hope you really enjoyed one of my stories from when I was little, a firefly named Torchy. And you guys go out, have a great day. Find some time to be outside in nature, and find some time to be together. So peace, everybody.